From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home. And from Thursday until the start of December, you must stay at home. We must therefore go into a national lockdown.
We're currently in our third UK lockdown. Everywhere is closed, including the beloved gyms, which have been closed for a total of 6 months this past year, and they don't seem to be opening anytime soon. This has resulted in the prices of all gym equipment increasing exponentially, which has therefore led to people working out with absolutely no equipment at home. And this is where I come in. An arm workout which requires no specialised equipment at all. Now when I set about making this arm workout at home, I didn't want to just make it an arm workout which is good enough for while you've got no equipment. No, I actually wanted to make this an extremely good workout, which will include progressive overload, drop sets, and in general will make you burn after every set. And trust me, I did just that with this program. Okay, so exercise number 1 is a pretty common one, but don't take away the fact I would say this is arguably the best tricep exercise you can do with body weight, the diamond push-up. This is a diamond push-up, almost identical to the regular push-up, except instead of having your hands out, you have them in a diamond formation like so. I always compare the diamond push-up as a body weight equivalent to the close grip bench press, an exercise which without a doubt has built my triceps the most out of any lift. Okay, so exercise number 2, we need something for biceps. Now, I personally have never relied on body weight for biceps, and after looking around on the internet and trying out the options, nothing really worked. They weren't stimulating my biceps in the slightest, so I had to get creative. A backpack and 4 bottles of water. So I picked up 4 2-litre bottles of water. Each bottle costed 25p. 2 litres equals 2 kilos, so that's 8 kilos of weight for a pound. The water bottles of your desired weight go inside the backpack, and there you go, you have a homemade dumbbell for under a pound, which actually works surprisingly well. And then they can be used for bicep and hammer curls, which you can actually feel compared to the other body weight movements. Now just quickly, you may be wondering to yourself, with these exercises, how many sets, how many reps, what progressive overload do I do? All of that I will explain later in the video, but we are brought onto our final exercise. Another brutal tricep builder, the bench dip. Use a chair, a footstool, it doesn't really matter what you use, but place your hands behind your back facing forward, dip down and at the very least go past the right angle, and then push back up with the triceps. Now I want to go over the important stuff, such as rep ranges, progressive overload, and then a program which I've created with all these exercises. So firstly, rep ranges. Now, as we're working with body weight and just minimal amounts of weight, there's not a doubt in my mind going to failure on every set is the option. While working in the 8 to 12 rep range is amazing for hypertrophy, and in most cases it works so well, we just don't have that option with this equipment. If you stuck to going to 12 reps, you just wouldn't burn out, you wouldn't tear muscle fibers, and it wouldn't work. Now, how do we implement progressive overload? Firstly, what actually is progressive overload? Increasing the workload over time on your body. It's where you gradually increase the weight, frequency, or number of repetitions in your strength training routine. If we were using weights, you could increase the weight of a lift every session. So as an example, if I'm squatting and I did 80 kilos for 3 sets of 5, the next session I want to go in and do 82.5 kilos for 3 sets of 5, the next session 85 kilos for 3 sets of 5, so on and so forth. But the only problem is our form of weights are bottles of water. These actually work really well for progressive overload. Let's say we're doing the diamond push-up. Put a comfortable amount of bottles of water into the backpack and then do 3 sets till failure with that weight. Let's say for example you got 15 reps on the first set, 14 reps on the second set, and 13 on the third set. The next arm workout you do, you want to put about a quarter more bottles of water into the backpack and try and get the same amount of reps or even more as the last session you did. Then if you do, up it to half a bottle of water, then 3/4 a bottle, then a whole bottle, so on and so forth. Also do the same technique with the bicep curl, the hammer curl, and the dips. Now you can go up in weight in quarters like I showed, you can go up in fifths, you can go up in sixths. The beauty of the water bottle is it's very easy to manipulate the weight, which means it's very good for progressive overload. If you are really plateauing, you can only increase the water by a little bit and you'll still gradually be increasing the weight that you're lifting for the same amount of reps. Okay, so now the program. This is a mini arm workout. Now, I would recommend you do this at the end of a normal full body session at home, but there's no harm in just doing this workout on its own day. Here it is. We start off with diamond push-ups for 3 sets till failure, keeping in mind the progressive overload for every session. Then to finish the press-ups off, we go to a drop set. This is where you do max reps on your working weight. Once you've burnt out, you take a bottle of water out the bag and go till failure again. Keep taking water bottles out until you've finished the bag. And then the bicep curls, the bench dips, and the hammer curls all use these sets and reps. So 3 sets till failure and then 1 drop set. But as you can see, it's a pretty simple program. And the honest reason for that is because we don't need to overcomplicate things. We're sticking to pretty basic bodyweight movements with weight added onto them. This workout is an absolute killer. In fact, I'm gonna try this workout now to show you how much of a killer it is. And most importantly, it's great for stimulating muscle growth in your arms, especially for the equipment that we've got, which is basically nothing. But with all that said, I think it's about time we give this workout a go. Let's do it. That really works. That was a tough workout. If I'm being completely honest, this workout, I felt it a lot more than when I'm using weights. That workout is all you need, in fact maybe even too much, to stimulate arm growth. Also, even if you're not going to use this program, I at least challenge you to try and do the whole program with a drop set on every exercise. Brutal. Yo, what's up guys, hope you're having a great day. As you can see, not that many people who watch the videos who actually subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it if you could just hit the subscribe button. Yeah, cheers guys.